It is clear at this point that the world that has been submerged for ages is waiting for someone to destroy the red line and bring about the dawn of a new world. Even so, some of the mysteries of the world of One Piece remain unexplained to date. So I wanted to make this video to explain some of these mysteries concisely and logically. So, prepare yourselves to be amazed, as most, if not all of these mysteries will ultimately link up to give you a greater perspective on how people survived the deluge and what needs to be done. Let us begin.
こうだ。海底のより深くに大空洞があり、そこに低温の海水が流れ込む。下からの地熱で生じた膨大な蒸気の圧力は海底での爆発を引き起こす。それは海を吹き飛ばし、空への海流をも生み出すほどの大爆発だ。
The knockup stream was one of the most intriguing phenomena introduced pre-time skip. The closest theory given to us was that of Mont Blanc cricket, who claimed that there were large cavities on the seafloor, which were infiltrated by cold seawater, which was then heated up by heat coming from below the seafloor, converting the water into steam. The resulting pressure led to a massive explosion, one large enough to send the sea flying and send a current into the sky. If we analyze this theory and add a few details given to us recently by Dr. Vegapunk, we could theorize that this phenomenon only became possible due to the rising sea levels. These cavities on the seafloor were most certainly part of the old continent, submerged by the rising seas. Even so, Cricket ended by saying that no one was dumb enough to jump in and find out. The author thus foreshadowed the ancient kingdom's history, using the world's topography and the mysteries of the Void Century. The consequence of using the ancient weapons greatly scarred the old continent, leading to rising sea levels. It is this deluge that Emu plans to use to eradicate all the people on the surface of the land so that only the gods who dwell atop the red line can survive such an event. In other words, we might be witnessing the advent of a new void century. This flood was probably what Joy Boy was trying to avoid 900 years ago, which explains his letter to the mermaid princess. This also explains the presence of the massive ark called Noah on Fishman Island. With the deluge being inspired by the biblical story of the Great Flood, the Ark of Noah must therefore have been for a purpose similar to that of its biblical origins, to save all the inhabitants of the old continent from the incoming catastrophe.